Okay, on page 5 of our 10 o'clock calendar, we have D 2021-67261. This is the time set from the mediation referral. Do we have Ari Kaloustian on connected?
Yes, good morning.
Excellent. And do we have Edith Montano connected?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So we're on the record. I'm the same judge that heard this matter on August 10th and October 13th. We continued this matter from October 13th to get our mediated agreement. We signed the agreement in court back in October, and we continued today to calculate support and review the case, hopefully to close it. So how have things been going as far as the parenting agreement?
Your Honor, I have a couple of questions. As far as communication, we need to find a better way of communicating because text messaging with the number I have, he's being a little bit uncommunicative, and I need to find a better way to communicate, especially if I'm running late or expressing my interest. I need to go ahead and have him communicate with my kids or let me know. That way we can find a perfect medium.
Well, have you guys looked into these platforms that parents use, Talking Parents or Our Family Wizard, to see if that would be a convenient place to post information concerning the child?
I have not looked into that. I do not know what that is, Your Honor.
A lot of parents use them. I mean, there is an issue of, I think one of them has an annual subscription cost of $100 a year or something, and then another one is free unless you want to print out the data. But if texts are not working, we can encourage you to do something different. Now, sir, how have things been going as far as the parenting plan is concerned?
Well, as the defendant brought to your attention, there has been some discrepancies. There have been several discrepancies. If the court doesn't mind me sharing some audio in regards to the defendant leaving me voicemails regarding threats of contacting police on me when, unfortunately, she would give me inadequate amount of notification. She cannot retrieve the child on the Saturday at that particular time, being 1 p.m. So by the agreement, I would deliver the child to the residence of her choice. And the more recent matter that occurred this past Saturday was I received about 45 minutes of notification from the defendant claiming the defendant claimed to be taking work-related photo shoots from 6 o'clock in the morning, and she is not available to pick up the child. So during this time, I rushed and began to get myself ready, get all the essentials I need for my job, as well as get the child ready to be dropped off. And while dropping off the child and after getting back into my vehicle and going through my mobile device, I realized there has been several text messages, missed phone calls, and a voicemail where the defendant is claiming that she states, and I quote, "I'm here at your apartment. I want to pick up our child. If you can't tell me where he is, I'm going to call the police on you. I've been here for a 10-minute duration." And I do have the audio as well. The voicemail was left at 1.
All right, so hold on. The transportation provision on your parenting agreement that was filed says that the receiving parent provides transportation. So that means that you start your custody time and she ends her custody time. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and it says here, if a delay becomes necessary, the parent should be notified, and I expect that to happen. And it says the parents further agree that the event that the mother is unable to pick up the child for timeshare, father shall transport the child to the mother. So that's been a bone of contention. And this case, the reason why we set the hearing for today is we had a hearing in July, we had a hearing in August, and a hearing on October. We want to close this case with your parenting agreement. the case was filed back on May 14th, 2021. I asked for financial information, and you filed your financial disclosure. I just want to confirm the calculation of support. You make $16 an hour. What is the amount of money that you pay in child support, Mr. Kaloustian?
I don't pay anything in regards to child support.
Well, why are you paying child support? Mom has primary custody.
Well, I was under the impression that she was taking care of things on her end, and as well as I was. And if I may, Your Honor, during the time that I had counsel representing me, the counsel had mentioned to me that she was going to go after the defendant in regards to child support as well as attorney fees, which I kindly...
The parenting agreement that was filed says that you have joint legal custody, and it says that the parents agree that the child resides primarily with the mother. That is the agreement that is going to be included in the custody decree. We continued the matter from the October 13th hearing and said that you needed to file your financial disclosures. And so the parenting agreement is going to be part of the custody order. The reason for the financial disclosures is to calculate support. Now, Mom worked as a legal assistant Monday through Friday. She said she made $21 an hour, but she did not file a financial for some reason. And you said you worked...
I did, Your Honor.
When did you file your financial?
I filed it in the very beginning of when I filed the case.
I know that, but that's okay. We did file it since the last hearing, but that's fine. If it didn't change and you're making $21 an hour. So we said that in regards to the dad's issue concerning the babysitter, Mom may designate someone for the child care unless Dad can show the person is unfit or suitable. That's a communication issue we talked about. And we said that we needed to continue this matter to review health insurance, calculate Dad's child support, and to have a custody decree admitted. So the representation of earnings was confirmed by a financial disclosure that was filed on November 1st, which I do appreciate.
And Your Honor, his financial statement has changed. He has 2 jobs. Mr. Kaloustian works 2 jobs.
Well, whatever.
So he needs to update that.
Look, this is a time to wrap up loose ends. If you guys are going to be sniping at each other and throwing out contested issues, I'll invite you to come to court and we'll prove this and we'll have a hearing and you can make your case. This hearing was a courtesy to you so that we could settle this case. Mr. Kaloustian has said that either he's he doesn't I want to make sure that you both have an opportunity to understand what the court is required to do to close this matter. The parenting agreement was filed. A custody decree will be entered. The custody decree will analyze the child support pursuant to the Administrative Code. We'll consider the adjustment factors for relative income, child care, insurance. I need to confirm who provides insurance, issue orders concerning how non-covered expenses will be shared. This is not a time to have an ad hoc argument about what you think the evidence will be. The financial disclosure form was filed yesterday, okay? So I presume that you are having some sort of beef with his reported gross income of $2,773. If you do, then develop your evidence to refute it. He is required to list income from all sources just like you. Now, your financial disclosure form is, let's see.
Mine hasn't changed, Your Honor.
Well, I'm looking for it, okay? You filed one on June 23rd. And the one on June 23rd says that you work for, as a legal assistant. And that you make $21 an hour, $36.40. Now, sir, do you have any other children?
No, I do not.
Okay, and do you have, let's see. So has this child, has there ever been any child support paid since the child was born in February 2020, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
When did you separate from the plaintiff?
May 10th, 2021.
May 11th, 2021?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so this case was filed before that on May 14th, and so June 2021. Well, how much in child support are you asking the court to order?
Your Honor, I pay for our son's child care and I pay for our son's health insurance. I would want half of those expenses, Your Honor.
Well, I don't follow that. Are you asking?
Sorry, I would want
are you
half.
asking for him to pay you money for child support?
I'm asking him to pay for our son's health insurance, Your Honor, which is $250 a month.
$250 a month.
Yes.
Okay. And who provides health insurance?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you realize that the Nevada Administrative Code provides that the starting point for calculating support is 16% of gross monthly income, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And 16% of his reported gross monthly income, even from just one job, is $440 a month.
Okay, Your Honor.
Well, I'm just saying, you're only asking for him to pay you $250 a month, right?
I'm only asking what's fair, Your Honor. I'm not trying to go ahead and make the man have no money.
I get that, but I'm just trying to understand your position, make sure that I understand your position. Now,
Yes.
you have a good job, you earn more income than he does, and you're able to support the child just receiving monies for health insurance, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there child care expenses that you pay?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you pay?
I pay $100 a week.
How much?
$100 a week because I only pay for 3 days a week.
Okay, so about $400 a month?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Kaloustian, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
All right. The court is required to order child support. Based on what Mom has said, the request that she's made is essentially a couple $100 less than what the formula amount is. And I am inclined to order it. You had a lawyer at one point in this case, right?
Yes.
Did the lawyer walk through the child support calculations with you?
I can't recall truthfully.
Well, I'm just saying, it sounds to me like this is sort of a surprise or a revelation to you. And I continued this matter from October, basically to give you a chance to file a financial disclosure form so that I would be able to walk through the calculations. And the court is getting the impression that neither one of you are really aware of what the court is required to order in this case. What I should do is issue a custody decree. She is saying that if you'll just contribute enough money to pay for health insurance, she's not asking for a full formula amount. I'm saying that the court could order you to pay the formula amount, a portion of child care expenses, a portion of insurance, but the court is unlikely to do that because you make less than she does. But you're going to have to pay child support based on your timeshare. Your timeshare in the parenting agreement, it essentially means that Ms. Montano is entitled to support under Nevada law, and I don't have the court does not have discretion to deny that request. And so, on the face of it, the $250 a month is more than reasonable and should be ordered. So what the court is going to do is this. I appreciate your feedback today. The court is going to prepare a custody decree and file it, which will close the case. Ma'am, you heard him as far as the miscommunication. There were times when he thought he was supposed to be bringing the child to you and you showed up. That's no good. We don't want to have any kind of issues.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I ask you a quick question?
Say what?
What is reasonable amount of time? I did let him know at 12 o'clock that we were having a firm photo shoot because it was a Christmas card. It was unexpected. I was really expecting to be there and pick up our son at 1 o'clock. And at 12 o'clock, my picture had not been taken. So I was informing him, letting him know.
I mean, that's real life. That comes up. There was a miscommunication. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yes.
okay?
But
It's just.
I would want to know what is reasonable amount of time.
All
I'm
right,
sorry, Your Honor. It's just because in his eyes, an hour is not a reasonable amount of time. So what is reasonable amount of time for me to let him know that I cannot pick up our son, or he can drop him off where I'm at? And that's what exactly was I was expressing to him.
well,
After that, he felt.
and furthermore, you expressly agreed that this could come up, and he said he would help you out if you got stuck that way, okay?
Okay.
All right, so
Okay.
the court is gonna do the custody decree, and it will be filed, and the case will be closed. You'll receive it electronically. I'll try to get that done today, and I appreciate you filing the financial disclosure form. Based on what Mom said, she questions whether you've reported all of your income, but it doesn't really matter since she is only asking for a contribution toward health insurance. So.
And Your Honor, how will I get the $250 a month when he send it to me?
I'm going to order that he pays it, and if he does not pay it, then a wage assignment will be available. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So, we're done for today. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Hold on, Your Honor. I have a question. So is he going to owe me for the last couple of months from May, June, July?
Apparently not, because you're asking for him to contribute to health insurance. You're not asking for arrears. The court,
Yes, but he didn't contribute health insurance in May, June, and July. From those months, I've been providing all services and everything for our son. So especially during May, June, and July.
Are you asking for support to be from your separation forward?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm
All right.
asking for that.
I'll rule on that then. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Are we done?
Yes.
Okay, we're off the record. You can go ahead and hit the red button at the top of your